Paul was a person who went against God in every way he could, but he also was the one who was used most by God. He wrote 14 epistles, meaning 14 books of the New Testament, and he literally saved all of Rome at that time, but he was a persecutor. So if God forgives Paul, why wouldn't we forgive the people who did us dirty too? The byproduct of understanding this depth of spiritual warfare, which is a true spiritual warfare, is forgiveness and peace. Honestly. And when you don't have forgiveness, you're stuck again in this fight or flight mode, which is really bad for you stressfully. It makes you stressed. You know, if you think about like someone who's using like a puppet to like hurt you, you don't get mad at the puppet, you get mad at the puppeteer, the one controlling the puppet, right? Satan is puppeteering everyone, and we don't blame Satan, we blame the puppet, the person getting used. It doesn't make sense. I want you guys to really think about that. So Stephen saw his killers, the people who stoned him, the Pharisees, as puppets of deception, and that's why he forgave them. That's why he can say, God, don't count this sin towards them. Wow, it's biblical. So people are not your enemy, guys. Satan is. But what he comes to do is kill, steal, and destroy. He comes to divide so he can conquer. And you have to remember one thing. Forgiveness does not free them. It frees you. And you have to recognize, just like I was deceived one time, they were also deceived now. And just like I'm saved, likewise, they can be saved too. I don't need to worry about them because God will change them. So every single time, applicable steps for you guys, actionables for you, okay? It's very simple. Every single time you feel rage, anger, PTSD, anxiety, intrusive thoughts, past trauma, stop first and say, oh, this is Satan trying to mess with me. He is the true enemy. They are not the enemy. That's what you have to do. And you have to remind yourself constantly, just like I was deceived, my aggressors, my betrayers, my abusers are also deceived by the enemy because he is the world's best deceiver. He is the master deceiver. But God is more powerful than him. And God will also, in his timing, make them recognize what they did was wrong too. And I'm not saying to forgive people to enable them or forgive them. Forgiving people is actually freeing yourself from that control and the strongholds and the bondage. Even Jesus, when he was getting stoned and he was getting crucified, Jesus was crucified on the cross. In Luke, it speaks about this. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Why does he say forgive them? Because they don't actually know. They think they're crucifying him, doing what they think is right, but they're deceived. They are killing him. And not only that, they didn't even repent and he forgave them. Let that sink in. Satan tells you they need to repent and feel bad, and then you can forgive them. But what's funny is being Christ-like is forgiving others before they even repented. So when we repented before, I'm going to ask you something. Did Jesus forgive you guys when you repented, or did he forgive you 2,000 years ago when you didn't even know him? And so in that way, if you just think about it in that way, you can then pass on the grace to other people too. If Jesus forgave me and I was a person who didn't even trust him, then there's hope for that person too. They one day can be used. You don't forgive people because they deserve it. You forgive because you deserve it. You deserve peace. Don't forgive other people for their peace. Forgive other people for your peace.